Hello friends and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And now we are starting Elementor tutorial from basic to advanced course, and this course will be absolutely free on my channel. So if you want to get enrolled in this channel and learn something new about Elementor, or you want to know all the basics and all the advanced functionalities of Elementor, please subscribe my channel and like this video. So this tutorial will come in several parts. So this is the part 1 and it will cover the free version. Okay, so it will cover the free version of Elementor. You can download the Elementor from the description link, or you can directly install it from your WordPress. I will show you how you can do that. So what we are going to learn from this course, we will learn how to install the Elementor, and what are the different tools and features in Elementor, how to use it, what are the different free plugins that we can use in Elementor for some extra features, so that we don't have to pay for the pro version. If we want some of the functions by which our work can be done, then we don't have to purchase the pro version of the Elementor. And then we will see how to design beautiful web pages with the help of it, and I will also tell you some short tricks that will make your work easy while using the Elementor. Then what are the course requirements? First of all, you should have a hosting or domain on which the WordPress should be installed. If you don't have a hosting and domain, you can purchase from the description link. I had given the link in the description box, and it is a very affordable and fast web hosting. And then you also have an option of a local host. You can also install WordPress on a local host. If you are new to WordPress and you don't want to spend some money in buying this hosting and domain, you can install the local host. I will also uh, uh, paste the link of my video in the description box, in which I had told you that how to install a local host WordPress on your PC. And then we should have, as I earlier mentioned, that we must have this Elementor plugin, and then you should have a good internet connection. Okay, so now let's start this tutorial. First of all, we will go to our dashboard. Okay, so this is my WordPress dashboard, and here let me show you. When I hover on this appearance and click on this theme, and here you can see that I had this Astra theme installed already. Okay, this it is a absolutely free theme. And then let me hover on this plugin option, and when I click on this install plugin option, here you can see I don't have any of the plugin installed yet. So first of all, let us go to this add new option. Click on this under the plugin section, and then here you can see the search plugin option. Here type Elementor. And here you can see this is the Elementor website builder. Click on install now. And alongside with the Elementor, there are some add-ons for the Elementor that we will see in some other section of this video. So once it is installed, click on activate and your plugin will be activated. Okay, so our plugin is activated right now, and as you can see it is activated, and GoPro option is uh, showing. That means that we have the free version of this Elementor. Now let me show you which type of template I am going to make for you, and also by making that template I will tell you what are the different features and functionalities of the Elementor and how to use it. So we will at the end of this video make a beautiful web template, and we will also learn the use of Elementor. Okay, so when I hover on this appearance and when I go on this themes, here is this Astra theme, and we will go on this Astra options, and here you can see this option install importer plugin. Click on this, and now it will ask you that which page builder do you want to use for your website. We will click on this Elementor, and here you can see some of these are premium templates and some of these are paid templates, and we already know how to sorry, some of these are premium, some of these are free templates, and we already know that how to install a free. But in this video I will tell you how you can make a premium template with the help of Elementor, so you don't have to buy the pro version of this Astra theme. So let me click on this. Okay, and so here are some of the pages of this template, and as you can see, it is a premium template, so we have to pay some amount of money. But I will show you how you can make this type of templates, premium templates, on your own with the help of Elementor. So first of all, let's see how it looks. I will click on this visit full website, and here you can see this is our home page. So let us design this home page. So first of all, what should we do? Right click on this and click on this inspect option, and here developer tools will be opened for you. And now in this developer tools, click on this network, and here it is showing that we should press Ctrl R. So press Ctrl R from your keyboard. Once you will do that, all the different images and all the different files will be downloaded to this developer option. And here, from here, select this image option, and as here you can see all the images are here. So we can just download these images for making of this our home page. So we will get back to our dashboard, and we will click on this pages option and click on all pages. You can also directly add from this add new page option, and from now here we can click on this add new option. Okay, so now from here we will give it a title like home, and at the right hand side we don't want any sidebar, and we want full width stressed. Okay, so after that click on this publish, and we will see our page. Our page looks like some this kind. Now click on this edit with Elementor, and we will now start building this home page. Okay, so here at the left hand side, Elementor offers us some elements by which we can design our home page by just dragging and dropping the different elements. For example, if we want to add heading to our page, we can just drop it here and type the heading. Similarly works with the text editor, images. I will show all these things, that how to do that. And at the right hand side we have this field. We have our web page field on which we will design our web page. The first option is, as you can see, the plus icon. It is a add new section icon. When we click on this, we have several options, like what structure do we want for our home page. For example, if I click on this, I get the 4 sections on which I can add different types of elements. So when you click on this, you will get this kind of a structure, and here you will see the several settings of this edit section. If we want to drop some elements, you have to click on this icon at the right hand side. Click on this and you will get all these elements. So for example, I want to add some image. Just click on this and drop it over here, and you will get this image, and we will add this image from here, and we can just upload it, or we can just have it from our media library if already uploaded. Okay, so let me show you how to use it by designing the web page. So let's start. So first of all, just wait a minute. Okay, first of all, as we can see here, we have this heading, and below the heading we have this text. So we can use heading element for this section, and for this section we can have either heading, or we can also have the text editor for this purpose. And then we have 2 buttons. After that we have an image. So what we will do, first of all, we will click on this plus icon, and as you can see, it is one whole section. Okay, it is one whole section in which we have these elements. So first of all we need a one whole section. So this is the one whole section. Click on this and we will get the one whole section. After that you can see here are three options. It is a delete option by which we can delete this. Okay, and the middle option, when you click on this you will get this settings. Okay, edit section option, and then we have this plus icon. For example, if we want to add section over it, so we can just click on this and add the section over here. So this is the purpose of these three sections. And when I click on this middle icon, here you get several options. So first is the layout option. For example, what type of layout do you want for your section? For example, do you want to get it like boxed or full width? Okay, when I selected boxed, we can adjust the width because it is not full width. That's why we can adjust the width of this section. After that, what column gap do we want? Okay, what column gap, and then we can adjust the height. From here we can adjust the vertical alignment. Okay, so we can stretch this section, and when I click on structure, you can just select the different types of structure from over here. Then we get the styling section. From here we can add some color or image to the background of this section. Then we can add a gradient like a mixture of two colors to the background of this section. Then we can add a video at the background. Okay, or we can also add a slideshow to the background. And after that we have background overlay. For example, we have a background and behind it we also want certain type of background. We want a background behind a background, then we can use this background overlay option from here. And after that we have border section. For example, if we want to edit our borders of this section, for example, we maybe want to make it curved, or we slightly want to make it a round shape, we can do it from here. Or we can add color also from for the border of our section. Then we have shape dividers. For example, we want to divide one section to the other. With the help of this we can easily do that. Then we have typography. Okay, the heading color, the text color, link color. Okay, so if you edit this, then it will reflect on whole of the section. We can also align the text from over here. Then we have advanced section. So these are the two main functionalities that you should understand. The first is the margin. Okay, so when we increase the margin, so it will increase outside this section. Okay, like over here and here. And when we increase the padding, it will increase on the inner side of this section. Okay, so padding works on the inner side and margin works on the outer side of this section, so you should remember that. Then we have the Z index. Okay, and then we have CSS ID, CSS class, that I will explain you in the advanced section of the Elementor in other part of this video. Okay, so then we have motion effects, responsiveness. I will tell you all these things when I will start designing the page. Okay, so I think that you got a basic overview about the Elementor settings. Okay, so let me tell you some more settings. That at the left hand side corner you can see the settings option. Okay, from here you can hide the title, okay, of the home page, and you can select the page layout. After that you can change the status of your page. Okay, and the next is navigator. For example, you want to navigate to the created sections from only one place, you can do it from this option. After that you want the history, okay, of your edited sections, you can have it from here. And then responsive mode, you can check the responsiveness of your website from this section. And after that here are the preview changes. If you click on this, it will show the preview on the new tab. Okay, so I hope you understood what are the basic functionalities of the Elementor, and you will understand it more clearly. Let us start building the page. Okay, so as I told you that it is a one whole section on which different elements are arranged. So let us add the section. Okay, our section is added. Now we have this image in the background, and as you can see, I had already told you how to download the images. and from here we can just find that image. Okay, so here is the image. Now we just have to download this image. Right click on this and click on save image option, and our image will be downloaded. Let us move back to where we are working. So now click on this middle icon, edit section option. Now click on this style and click on background and click on this classic, and after that click on this choose image option, and now drag and drop the image that you had downloaded. Okay, so it is uploaded. Now click on insert media. Okay, so it is here. Now from here we have to select the position of this image, so click on this size and click on cover, so that it will cover the whole image. Now later on we will adjust it. So the next is we should add the title. Okay, so for that we will click on this icon so that we can go back to the different elements options. Now click on this settings. Now click on this heading. Okay, so we have this heading, so click on, just drag and drop it over here and make it center align, and now just copy and paste. Okay, so it is. Now if you want to know that what type of font it is using, okay, so you can just download an extension. I'm sorry, you can just download an extension. It is Word font. Okay, if you are using Chrome, then it will be easy to add this extension. So add this extension, Word font. Then you add this extension and you hover on this, you will get what type of font and what type of font settings that particular thing is using. Okay, so this is Oswald 500. Okay, so now we will go back, and now we will go to this style and click on typography, and from here we will select Oswald, and here it is, Oswald. Okay, now we will make it white. Okay, you can make it from here. Okay, just I drag it to the corner and it will become white. It is a color code. After that we will click on this typography and we will increase the size. So I will use it 96 pixels, and when you click on this you can get a whole overview. Okay, now we will click on this pencil icon. Okay, and then we will go to this advanced tab. When I click on this pencil icon, we can get the uh, editing settings of this heading element. Okay, now we will go to this advanced section, and in the margin and padding we will unbind these, and then we want to make it a little bit uh, to the middle, so we will add padding to the right side like 30, and to the left side also we will make it 30. Now let us see. Okay, so we should decrease some text size. Okay, I think it's good. It's good. Now we will add this. So you can do it either from the text editor or from this heading. We will use text editor. Drag and drop it. Okay, copy it, paste it. Now go to style and make it white. Now go to typography, and here we can see its Source Sans Pro. So we will select that, Source Sans Pro. Okay, now we will adjust the size and the alignment middle. Now we will click on this pencil icon and adjust the padding. Okay, unbind this, and from the bottom make it 0, and from the top make it 0. Now let us see how is it looking. Okay, make it a little bit more. I will do it 176, and here also 176. Okay, I think it's quite good. Okay, now what we have these two buttons. So we will add these two buttons. For adding these two buttons, we will go back to this element section, and from here you can see this inner section option. Drag and drop it over here. Okay, so we have this. Now what we will do, we will add the buttons to this section, but before we do that, let me adjust its padding. From the right make it 90. So first of all we will unbind it, make it 90, and from the left make it 90. Okay, now we will add the button. So here you can see this button. Just drag and drop it over here, and as you can see these are close to each other, so I will make it right align so that it can appear over here. And then it is book a table. So from here you can change the text to book a table. Okay, and then it has this yellow color. So one more extension that I want to tell you about. Okay, so this is the ultimate color picker. So we will going to use this extension. You can also add it from your Chrome browser. Now I will copy this color code, and I will go to the style section and then this color option, and here I will just paste the code that I had copied. Okay, and then we have this text to black color. So this is a text color and I will make it black. Then what is the typography? Let me see what is the, it's Montserrat. So I will click on this typography, and from here I will select Montserrat. Okay, now its weight, what is its weight? Its weight is 700, so I'll make it 700. Okay, it's 700 now, and as you can see it's somewhat look like this. Okay, but when I hover on this it becomes white. So how you can do that? You can do that easily. Click on this hover and background and change color to white. So when I hover on this it becomes white. Okay, so it's that easy. After you make any changes, don't forget to click on this update icon so that whatever you changes you had made, it will remain as it is. So as you can see it is what. Okay, so now as you can see here are much space, but here we don't have any kind of space above this heading section, so we will add some space. So I will click on this pencil icon and go to this advanced setting. Now what we want some is padding on the top. So what we can do, if I click on this padding and I click on 90. Okay, so as you can see it it creates some space between the two between these two lines, and but when I click on this margin and I click on and I give certain value 90, it works the same. Okay, it works the same. For example, let me show you. Okay, so this is what it is. So I will suggest you that when you do, when you want this type of thing, you can proceed by either by margin or by padding. You can make it by any of the above thing. Okay, so I will make it 120, and I think I should do a little bit more, so let's make it 250. Okay, now I think that it's fine. Okay, so after that what should we do? Okay, it's done. Now click on update. It's 250. Now here you can see that this lady eating pizza is not appearing over here, but here it is appearing. That's because when I click on this sections edit section option, we made it cover. But let us make it auto, and here you can see we should adjust this position, make it center. Okay, center. Okay, I think that's good. Then here you can see there is a lot of space and an image also. So what we will do, we will add some space. So click on this edit section and go to advanced section. Now we want some space, so I will click on this. Okay, so now I will add some padding, so I will give it 90 or make it 100. Okay, I think it's good. Okay, now you can see this curve over here, so we can do by the help of shape divider that I had mentioned earlier. So let us see its role. So go to style, go to this edit section and then go to style, and here you can see shape divider. Now go to the bottom because we want it at the bottom, and now select the type. So what its type? Is it a curve? Yes, it's a curve. Now click on invert, and now it's inverted, and now we have this curve just like here. Okay, so we made this section. Now here there is one button more, that is take away. So now we don't have to design it, we just copy it and just paste it in this section, and we will make it left align. Okay, and it is take away, so and it's black in color. So we will click on this pencil icon, that is edit section option, and the text color we make it white, and the background color we make it black. Okay, and the hover, when we hover on it, it becomes black on the back on the text and white at the background. So we will click on this hover and text color to black and the background color to white. Now let us see. Okay, it's working fine. Now click on update. Okay, so as you can see, this is how we make this section. Now let us further move, and here you can see this is one large image over here. So how do we add this image so that it covers half portion on this and the half portion on this section? So for that we have to add a section. Now click on this add section. Okay, and click on this type of structure, and from here actually you can do two types of thing. You can select a single structure, or you can also select this type of three structure. I will tell you by this type of structure. Okay, so now drag this image icon on the middle section, and from here we will now let us search this image, this image, and here it is. Now download this and upload it. Now click on insert media, and we have our image over here. Now you can see that you can slide this section to make some space. So we will click on this here, and we will click here and also make it over here. Now we have this type of image, and as you can see, but it's still not over this section. So to do that, first of all we want some more space between this. So click here and click on advanced, and the bottom let's make it 200. Hmm, I think no, we want some more. Make it 250. Okay, I think that will be enough. I think so. No, it wants some more space. Make it 300. Okay, now it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Now what we will do, we will make this overlap on this section. So how we will do that? Click on this pencil icon and unbind this, and now at the top we will give it negative value. So you can just click on this and you can have that. Okay, and as you can see, it is like this. It is exactly like this. Okay, now click on update. So that's how we can design even a premium page with the help of Elementor. And one thing you can see that at the background here is some darker shade on this image, but here we can see this image is very bright. So how we can adjust it? Just go to this section and go to this style, and from here you can see this background overlay. Okay, so we will add some color, and now you can see that it has become something like like that it is shown here. Now click on update, and now we will see how it is looking. So this is the preview change icon. Click on this and we can see the preview. Okay, so this is how it is looking. So we had made these two sections, now we will add these three. So how to do that? Similarly, we will see here it is just below is this, and here this is at the left and at the right side. So we will add three sections, and with the image we also have text. So what we can do, okay, so we can have this by this image box. So we have this heading along with the image, and we also have this text icon. Okay, so by the help of this image box element you can have this type of thing. So let us download this image first of all. Okay, so this is save image. Now we will go back and choose image, upload this. Now we'll click on this insert media, and here is our image. But here you can see it's round in shape. Here you can see it's round in shape. So how we can make it round? Go to style, and here you can adjust the width of this image, and here is the border radius. So now make it 100%, and it's rounded. Okay, you can also increase the width of the image. Make it 50. Okay, now it's good. mm, okay, here is a little bit space, so we will make it this. Okay, so here is, Okay, 55 is good. And then we will add this heading, fresh ingredient. Go to content, fresh. Just copy this thing and paste it here. Then whatever color it is, you can simply select the color picker for this type of thing. Copy this, go to style, then go to content, and the content, go to this color and just paste the color code. Then what is the typography? Let us see. We will use what font, and it's Oswald. Okay, now here is some text. Source Sans Pro. And we will make it Source Sans Pro. Okay, let's increase its size, and I think 15 is good. No, make it 17. Okay, we will also increase its weight to 500, or make it 600. No, make it, yes, make it 500. Okay, so this is created, but it is slightly on the upper side of this large pizza image. So we will do similar thing. Click on this section, go to advanced, and give negative value to the margin. We will make it -70, and as you can see, it is just like this. Now we will copy this section and we will paste it over here, and we will paste it over here also. Now we will make this negative margin to neutral, and we will give some spacing like 40, and here it is fine. And you can just select the required image and the required text. Okay, so this is what we had made so far. So this video is becoming quite long, so that's all for this part. We will see how we can design the remaining part in the next section, in the next part of this series. So that's all for today. We will meet in the next video and we will design the rest of this page. Okay, thank you for watching my channel. Please subscribe, like and share my video, and subscribe my channel, like this video, so that I can make this type of amazing content for all you amazing guys. So please subscribe my channel. Okay, if you want to contact with me, all my contact details are given in description. If you need any type of help from me, I can help you. Okay, see you in the next video.